What is up, guys? My name is Commenting, and today I have for you guys a brand new video of base building. How to build an unraidable base. Now, this isn't my normal base building video because I'm not showing you a complete base at all. I'm showing you different examples of what you could add to your own base. So basically, this can be used in many different settings, but I'm going to show you all the different examples I have and basically show how overpowered it is. Now, when I show you all of this, it's going to be taking a lot of metal. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to say that it's impossible to even get that much metal. But at the end of this video, I'll show you a good way to be able to get metal fast. So just like I said, disclaimer, this is going to take a lot of metal. Why I'm doing this little unraidable base tactic examples that I'm showing you right now, right on the other side of this wall, is because I'm thinking of bringing back my vanilla server. If you didn't know, I used to have a vanilla Unturned server called True Survival. I want to bring it back for you guys as long as you guys want me to. I asked my Discord if you want to join the Discord, link in the description below. I asked them if they want it back. Many people said yes. So I'm wondering, people who aren't in my Discord, do you want me to bring back another vanilla server? If you do want me to bring back the server, hit that like button down there, comment down below, maybe hit that subscribe button if you want to, and also vote in the poll right there. Do you want True Survival to come back? Yes or no? I'm welcome to bring back the vanilla server, but I'm going to ask you guys first. Anyways, let's get on to these base building OP tactics. Now, first things first, before I show you all of these tactics, I'm going to first show you guys how hard it is to raid. So basically, there's a wall right here, there's a metal plate, and there's sandbags. Now, all the tactics that I'll be showing you use these three methods. And a lot of you guys might be thinking, metal plates, why are you using metal plates? Well, believe it or not, these are very, very powerful and very, very useful in your base. And I'll show you exactly why. Also, we will be using metal charges to show how hard it is to raid. And that is because Dragon Fang, I mean, it's not as strong as what it used to be. It takes 1% off of a metal wall with one shot, 2% off of metal plates, and for a sandbag, it does get 10%. What's great about these sandbags is just because you clear one doesn't mean you can get through. That's why I like them so much, because they're kind of annoying for the raider. Anyways, though, let's go on to charges. So how much is this going to take? Let's do the metal wall first, and let's put just one charge on it, and let's see how much it does. As you can see, that did about half, but not enough. So technically, it's going to take 3 charges for a metal wall. So we'll count a metal wall as 3 charges, and then it gets destroyed. For the metal plate, let's do 2 charges. You know, maybe it's a little weaker. Who knows? So 2 charges right there. Kaboom, kaboom. And now this is at 7%. All right, so this metal plate also does 3 charges. And like I said, most people would probably shoot this, but if someone is going to use a charge on it, it only blows 1 up, which is great. It doesn't even damage the other sandbags. So 1 charge for 1 sandbag. All right, now let's go to the tactics. Boom. Where should we start off? I guess first, let's start off with these windows, because this isn't really a OP unraidable tactic, but I think it's still a good idea for you to use this. Now, we have 2 variations, as you can see. We have metal poles going down, and this one we have metal poles going down with another metal pole right here, which blocks your head. Now, let's explain all this. Firstly, when someone goes to raid your base, what they're gonna think the most easiest way to get into your base is through the window. So they get through that window, they try to get in. Oh, but wait, they can't get in because these metal poles are in its way. And then they have to destroy these. And honestly, it's just annoying for them. What's great about this one is it does the same thing as that. But for this, you can even use a metal shutter. That way, you can still see out. No one can headshot you, really. I mean, maybe they can barely skim the top of your head if they get a really good shot. But 9 times out of 10, this pole right here in the middle will block the headshot. And if you need to shoot out, boop, 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 hide. You can look, hide, block that head, boop, 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 hide, 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 boop, 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 boop. And that is why I love this pole right here. So, you know, you can use these to your discretion, but I just think it's very important because you'll see the rest of this base is very overpowered. People think it's the easiest to get through that window. They destroy the window, try to walk through, but sadly, it's not as easy as they thought. Now, going for the windows, we have floors right here. And these examples that I'll be using will be used in this way. The outer edge is your honeycomb, and the inside is your actual base. We can look at another example with the circular pattern. The outer edge is your honeycomb, and the inside is your actual base. And you can add as much honeycomb as you want. You can make it huge. You can make so much honeycomb that you're extremely protected. And what this base design is going to do is make the raiders go through your doors so you have full capability and you know exactly where the people that raiding you are gonna be. And that is what is beautiful. And this is the first honeycomb of the day that I am showing you. And you might be thinking, what is this? I can't even tell what this is. This looks like nothing, honestly. Well, I'm gonna show you with a bird's eye view. Boom. As you can see, it's a very overpowered, very strong honeycomb. And as we already saw, the wall takes 3, these plates take 3 as well, and these sandbags are just extremely annoying. So we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That is 18 charges plus this wall right here, which would obviously be there, making that 21 charges plus the sandbag. So we're talking 21 charges, maybe 22, but they'll probably use a gun on this, obviously. So let's just say 21 charges with an annoying sandbag just to get through one by one. You might be thinking, commenting, how did you create this? Well, I'll explain it to you right now. Let's salvage this. And as you can see, what happened is it's just a bunch of plates placed. That's really all it is. I mean, I can give you a little quick demo right here. It's really not hard at all. You're gonna have a wall. Let's just say this is your wall, and we're gonna just scaffold these plates. So this one can be a little diagonal. This one can be a little diagonal, maybe like that. Of course, you're gonna fit it between your walls, which will make it very easy. And then you just continue on. You can say this one maybe be right here, and then right here, and right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. And eventually, this will create this. And I know this is a lot of metal, boys, but trust me, metal scrap is not hard to find and actually is much easier to find than you originally thought. So 9 times out of 10, when you see a honeycomb base, most times that roof is gonna be where you're gonna wanna enter because it's usually the easiest to raid. Well, that is where the roof honeycomb comes in, and the roof honeycomb goes like this. Usually what you would do is make a whole 3rd floor or 2nd floor if you only want 1 floor of storage to be a honeycomb, meaning a whole floor is dedicated to just protection. And what this is gonna do, as you can see, is protect your base very, very good. Now, technically, if you add this as a honeycomb, it'd be 3 for the roof, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3 for the roof. That would be 12 charges to get from above your base into your base. 12 charges. That's still a lot, boys. That is still a lot. And just because they get through this doesn't mean they're in your loot room. Your loot room can be very, very secured. Now, how would I build this roof one? This is a little bit harder and you might have some trouble, but you can kind of tell how I created it. As you can see, it's just diagonals going across. As you can see, raiders can't fit through the sides, so they can't just destroy this and slip through these plates. They're gonna have to destroy these plates if they want to get to your base. And that is what's obviously beautiful about it. And then what you're gonna have to do is obviously just build off this like that, and then you just do a little jump and place. Obviously there's another wall right here, you can place it on that one, and that's essentially how you do it. Like I said, it's not too hard, and this is a roof honeycomb. And I know a lot of you guys might think this is unnecessary, but I mean, if you want an unraidable base, this is necessary because I have made this base on numerous servers, and honestly, 9 times out of 10, the raider just gives up because, I mean, who's gonna wanna go through this much protection? It's gonna literally take you so much charges, so much Dragon Fang ammo, probably my guess at least 6 boxes of Dragon Fang ammo, just to get through one by one. That doesn't mean they know where your base is. That is one by one. If you do these type of methods, no raider will raid you. That's just the case. You will not get raided. All right, now we have the last room that we really need to talk about. Let's open this and let's see how it looks. Nothing too crazy. We just have, of course, some metal plates around here, a vault door, obviously, to be very protected, a hatch up there, and that's essentially that. And let's see, if someone wants to go through a wall, no matter what wall it is, let's just pick this one. We have a wall, that's 3 charges, a plate, another 3 charges, and a plate, another 3 charges. That's 9 charges. And then look, you're on the wrong side of that ladder. So technically you have to go through another one, which is actually 12 charges, but the sides will always be 3, 6, 9. Or of course you could just go to the vault door, which is 4 charges. So like I said, not very protected. And also just a side note, as you can see, you might think, hey, they could just go through the doorway. It's the least, it's only 3 charges. You can also stack sandbags here. I didn't do that actually when I probably should have, but usually I would stack sandbags right here. That way it's just another little annoyance. And then one more tip in here that you guys probably haven't thought of. That is this birch ladder. It's not a metal ladder, it's a birch ladder. And it's not just a birch ladder, it is a 4% birch ladder. Yes, I damaged this to 4%. Why is that the case? That is because now, if someone uses any explosive to get into this room, the ladder will be destroyed and they're not gonna have a ladder to climb up. They're not gonna know that this ladder is 4% either. So maybe they try to blow up this with an explosive. The ladder will be destroyed. Let's say they go through a wall and they're trying to blow the plate up. Once again, the ladder will be destroyed. There will be no more ladder. Obviously you will have a claim flag. There will be no way for them to get to your second floor. And then by that time, the only way for them to get to your second floor is essentially to go through that roof, which we already said, that roof is extremely honeycombed. And you can make this better than I did. You just have to do a lot of practice, boys, about just getting this perfectly lined up. But boys, use these techniques, use these OP unraidable examples for your base, and you will not be able to get raided. Let's recap on this circular building. That outer perimeter will be honeycombed with 21 plus charges and a sandbag row. That middle room can either be a loot room or it can just be a maze of doors. You can enter right there. Then you have to go through all these doors. So that ladder hatch that I already showed you could be right there. Next, we have the second floor. The second floor will still be honeycombed on the outer perimeter, but that inside will probably be your loot. Of course, you can scatter loot here and there on your outer perimeter, but that inside can probably be your main loot, and I don't think you're gonna have to worry too much about getting raided. Then we're talking about the third story. That third floor is gonna be your roof, honeycomb. Like I already showed you, place plates everywhere. Make sure it is hard to raid. And one last thing. See that whole outer edge that's highlighted right now? Boys, make that whole thing that you see a honeycomb. If you really want to, you can if you want. Don't only make one perimeter of honeycomb, make 2, make 3, make as much as you want. Each one by one is 21 charges. They will hate you after they raid your base, if they even can raid your base. Now, I told you I was going to show you easy ways to get metal. It's not by going to those metal rocks and jackhammering it. It's not even by exploding cars. Just go to your local city, whatever's close by. I'm going to Stratford, and what you're going to want to do is just raid the whole city. Here's a rake right here, and guess what? That just turned into only 1 scrap, but trust me, boys, it adds up very, very fast. And by the end of this, I swear to you, you will have a whole inventory of metal scrap just by going through the whole town. Because look right there, I got 5 scrap off this one building. Let's count how many buildings there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 buildings times 5. I don't want to do the whole math, but the math's on your screen right there. And other maps have bigger cities. This is only 18 buildings. If you get 5 scrap per building, some buildings might give you more, like fire or police, and some buildings might give you less, like the diner. But regardless, that number on this screen, that's how much scrap I could probably expect from this city right here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like the video if you enjoy, subscribe. If you are new, comment down below if you're gonna use this. Also comment down below if you don't agree with this base building method and why you don't agree with it. I understand the cons of it being hard to build, but I believe the pros are way bigger than the cons. Don't knock it until you try it, and trust me, when you try it, you'll be impressed at how long you survive without getting raided. Survival games are all about the grind. Anyways, my name is Commenting, and I am out of here. Until next time, I will see you guys later.